Of course, the smack must only go to the young girls, the ones who need regular work to support their expensive habit after they're released.
And then they go on the game, right?
Well, it wouldn't be fair to let them be released without a job now, would it? They'd only get into all sorts of trouble.
Come on, Desmond. You don't have to be afraid of me. We've known each other long enough. We don't do anything to hurt you. Come on. You'll be a lot safer in hospital.
Myra's dead set against drugs.
Really? Well, can we assume then that you planted this, Fred?
No. I don't know anything about it.
Only leaves Desmond then, doesn't it?
It's got to be a frame.
She's really been fooling everyone, hasn't she? She won't talk her way out of this. If we held an inquiry every time a prisoner claimed she was being framed, we'd never get any work done.
That doesn't mean we should ignore it.
Well, it makes more sense than our Myra being a junkie, especially if somebody like Ballinger's trying to take over. And I wouldn't put out past her.
But it does seem so strange. Myra's always been against drugs.
Yeah, well, nothing was found in Ballinger's cell. I'm sorry, but I can't help feeling that Desmond's cracking up. The woman's not behaving normally. She's quite capable of taking anything.
I don't believe that for a moment. Let's stop evading the issue. Regardless of how Desmond got the drugs, they shouldn't have got in at all.
Well, we don't have enough staff to watch every woman 24 hours a
I'm
day.
not looking for excuses, Miss Ferguson. Our security should have looked after it. It didn't. I'm going to find out why. No, I won't keep you any longer. It's been a long day.
I'll do rounds and looking on Desmond.
Governor, all I'm saying is that I believe Desmond would be better off somewhere else. Somewhere with tighter security, where she can be watched for her own sake.
Somewhere like Blackboar, you mean?
Now that you mention it, yes.
Good night, Miss Ferguson. She doesn't miss a trick.
No. Did you know that it was Joan who found the drugs in Myra's cell?
You think she planted them?
Some of these things are completely ruined.
How can you tell?
You've never had any class. What would you know about antiques?
Well, I've spent the last 8 years with one. I'm sorry, love. Come on, I'll help you clean up.
All the trouble I went to procuring those items from the kitchen. And God, it was all for nothing.
Well, it's no good dwelling on it. You stole them. You were lucky they didn't slap a charge on you.
I didn't steal them. I've never taken anything that wasn't rightfully mine.
Oh, good. Another pair of hands. Can that wait? We need to talk.
Don't mind me. I wasn't expecting any help anyway.
Myra, she was set up, May. Well, it had crossed her mind. The point is, who?
Ferguson? She found the drugs.
I thought you were cleaning up. Or Kelly. I caught her in our cell just before the search. Said she was looking for Myra. Got very nasty when I asked her why.
I wouldn't put anything past that ruffian.
Well, there's no love lost between them. There is one other possibility. Someone with drugs already here. Ruth. Open house with Myra away.
But she's already been quite open about marijuana dealing.
Maybe that was just to throw us off the track. Well, then we have a choice of 3. Ferguson, Kelly, and Ruth.
Not that we get anywhere if it's Ferguson.
I say we start with Ballinger, then we work our way down. Fine by me.
Right. Hey, wait for me. I'm coming.
Clean!
No, I don't think I'll be in Buenos Aires next month. I wouldn't do that if I were you. This country would send you into instant culture shock. Now, I'll see you in Rio at Christmas. Must go. Yes, give my love to Rolly. Bye. Any news on Myra?
We thought you might have some.
Me? Only what the rest of you know. She took something, probably acid.
Or was she slipped something?
You think I framed her, is that it?
Well, didn't you?
Why should I? Myra's no threat to me. She knew about the marijuana, seemed quite happy to let it go.
You might have bigger things in mind.
Even if I did, I wouldn't be here long enough to benefit. What puzzles me is why Kelly isn't on top of the list. Conniving little bitch. She hates my guts because I've been handing out free grass. It seems I upset her plans. Now, if Myra knew about that...
Be able to tell us when she's out of the hospital, won't she?
Exactly. Though I wouldn't overlook the obvious if I were you.
The obvious being what?
Myra herself. She hasn't been coping very well as far as I can see. Maybe she has a habit. Maybe she's been fooling us all.
About as much chance of that as Ferguson going straight.
Thanks for your help.
Pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for your help.
I'm going. Nana, aren't you even going to say goodnight?
I've made it perfectly clear how I feel, Jennifer. If you choose to ignore my wishes, there's very little I can say.
Nana, please, I need to get out on my own once in a while.
And what about my needs? I'm helpless. And yet you'd go off and leave me alone.
Look, I've put the phone right here. It's only for a few hours. I'll be home by 10, I promise.
Well, if you're determined.
Nana, please. I love you. Don't destroy that.
Oh, forgive me, child. I'm a selfish old woman. You go and have a good time. And I'll try to stay awake so you can tell me all about it when you get home.
Thank you. I won't be late.
Jennifer.
Yes, Nana?
You look lovely, dear.
Coming. Oh, no. Coming.
Hello, Ervin.
Sorry I took so long. It's the maid's night off. Oh, you look good enough to eat.
Thank you. What is it?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you were winking at me. Well, can I come in?
Oh, that's stupid of me. Please, Joyce.
This is, cozy?
That's all I need, really. Please sit down.
Oh, well, yes. Ervin?
Would you care for a drink before dinner?
Oh, that'd be lovely, yes.
Right.
Champagne. How nice.
Only the best for my lady.
Oh, Mervyn.
Oh.
Mervyn, please. Please,
Oh.
don't worry. It's just my
sorry,
hair.
Oh.
Don't worry. Don't worry. And my neck, but it's all... No.
Okay.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Don't shake.
At least I managed to get something. Oh, into a glass.
Yes. Oh, we're getting nowhere. Ruth